Hey y'all, and welcome to my channel. My name is Linda. This is Nepwood at Home, and thank you guys so much for being here. Please forgive the fact that I look a hot mess. It's like 100 and something degrees outside here in Oklahoma, and I'm one of those melty people. There's no way to help it. I'm looking forward to the future move because it will take us to cooler climes, and that's all I really care about at this point. But anyhow, I just kind of want to do a really quick life update, and I know this is like so lovely, but I want to do a really quick life update for you guys and kind of explain why I've been gone for so long, because it's been kind of crazy. And I had done the one video, and then, you know, life threw up all over me, and here we are. I am still watching the baby. Sorry, that was Hagrid yawning. He finds me exhausting. But anyway, so I've still been doing the daycare thing for my friend who is military. Actually, both her and her husband are active duty. They're a very young couple. They're actually the same age as my middle child. And so I have been enjoying that, but it doesn't leave me a lot of time for making videos and that sort of thing. On top of all of this nonsense, which isn't nonsense because I love watching the baby. But on top of all that, then we had a guest for 2 weeks because my youngest, who still lives at home, actually moved back in after graduation. Their best friend came and visited us from Illinois. And it must have been like shocking for him because he showed up wearing a face mask and left not wearing one. Because in Oklahoma, we don't do all that. So, Jenny Lynn, please stop stepping on my paper. I hate wrinkled paper. So let's see. So he was here for 2 weeks, which is kind of a long visit. Like when Jai had first asked if Ian could come visit, I was like, okay, cool. I figured he'd be here for like the weekend. No, he was here for 2 weeks. It was 2 very long weeks. He's a lovely kid. Love him to pieces. They are amazing friends. It was a long visit. And for people who never have anybody in their house and are set in their own routines and what have you, it was just kind of like, but it was nice. He was here, and they did go to the OKC Pride Parade for one day. I think it was just more or less, we don't do a whole lot. We're kind of boring people. We mostly focus on business stuff, and that's just kind of how things are. And Jai doesn't drive, and there was that. So there really wasn't a whole lot for them to do, I think. So anyway, so that happened. And then 4th of July, of course, happened. He actually flew home on the 4th of July. I'm sorry if you can hear that noise. It's lady licking her feet because she pulled a toenail, but she won't let us clip the toenail. So yeah, she won't let us even near her feet, which is like really frustrating because previous experiences, she doesn't trust anybody with her feet. That's all I can say. So what else? Oh, I am back to making jewelry, which is something that I have loved to do for forever. I've actually been a jewelry maker long before everything else. So long before soap making, long before collecting milk glass to the extent that I am now, long before everything else. I actually had a jewelry business. And so I am reinventing and recreating that. I absolutely love jewelry. I love to make it. I love the process behind it. I love the findings. I love the beads. Just the creative process with everything. And it's been kind of like almost like therapeutic. I find it very cleansing. Not cleansing. I don't want you to think it's not like a colon cleanse. I just find it that for me, it really kind of allows me a recharge, if you will, making jewelry. And every so often we need that recharge, I think. So anyway, I will show you some of the pieces that I've been working on. And I am reopening my Etsy shop if anybody is interested. But so I'm gonna do a relaunch and all that kind of good stuff. But I've also discovered that I can make my own earring cards, which has been like incredible. So I get to actually combine my Cricut and the things that I love, you know, that creative aspect of that, really fun cardstock and just, you know, and making my own jewelry again. And so it's just, you know, like I said, it's something that I've always loved to do. And here's another pair. And these are like little lattes. But I like combining different types of beads. I like combining crystal with glass, with acrylic. And I'm just having so much fun making things again. Like, now my ear wire of choice is leverbacks. I do have some ear wires, like the typical, like these ones here are on your standard fish hook ear wire, which, you know, those are great. But I love, love, love leverbacks because you don't, you know, you don't really have to worry about them sliding out of your ear. For these ones, I do have the little rubber grommets that go in the back. But most of my earrings are like this pair here where it has the leverback. And I just love these. The simplicity of them, just, I love all that. So anyhow, and then Jai has begun to make some earrings as well. Aren't these fun cards though? And I can make cards for all different kinds of things. So anyhow, so I'm gonna do a relaunch of that. What else? Oh, here's another pair. And yeah, these ones are ones I made. I'll show you the ones that Jai made. Jai made some really pretty ones. And these are, of course, Swarovski down here. This is a pearl. That's a pearl. And this is Czech fire polish. So I love mixing the different things. Can you see it without it spitting too much? So I do love all of the stuff. So today, there were a few things. I have beads everywhere. So as I was saying, I have made jewelry for, gosh, at one point in time in Oregon, I actually had my own little shop where I made jewelry. Let's see, we did like Boatnik on the Rogue River. We did the Rooster Festival. So we did a few things like that. When we moved to Utah, I actually taught jewelry making classes through the community center. And so I've kind of made jewelry for like forever, but yeah, I love this stuff. And when we would do trade shows, I love the fact that I could see people wearing my pieces as they walked by. Like they'd come back the next day and they would buy more and they were still wearing my pieces. So I loved that. And at that time I was Linda's Jewelry Box. And so now of course everything goes under Nipwood. So, but I am going to do that. I'm going to offer different things, of course. Everything that's like, you know, like the more elegant pieces to like the fun, kind of cottage core pieces. Some things are kind of bohemian. I love all of that sort of thing. But anyhow, so I have beads and crystals and pearls and glass beads and acrylic beads from like way back. Unfortunately, when we moved, not everything kind of made it into the same section. So I've kind of got half of my stash. And so I've just been kind of making things. I did have to order a few things online. And then today, because I knew I wanted to make some more earring cards, we went to Hoblob. And Hoblob is amazing, but Hoblob can get so expensive. But if they have a sale, then usually it's a good deal. But they don't do their little, they don't have their little coupon thing anymore. But I did get some more cardstock because, of course, I can't find my cardstock either. Because I used to scrapbook a long time ago, and so I have, all that kind of fun stuff as well. Basically, if it was a craft, I did it at some point in my adult life. And I'd like to say it's because, I feel like I'm that handy or that crafty person. I think it's mostly just because I get bored easily. But jewelry has always been something that I love to do. So long before soap making and candle making and all that kind of stuff, I made jewelry. And so today, I picked up this pack of paper. Well, it's actually cardstock. I say paper, but it's cardstock. And it's actually quite lovely, and I think it'll look really pretty as an earring card. All the different patterns and prints. But I think it'll look lovely as earring cards for these, and probably a little more subdued than some of them. But of course, you know, it's Hoblob, so it's like $21.99 for a thing. But if you look at their individual sheets of cardstock, it's 79 cents. So I was like, okay. And this has 60 sheets, so it is what it is. I can't find my Cricut scraper. No idea why. So I picked this one up. It's not Cricut brand, but I couldn't care less. It's gonna be a scraper too when I do the earring cards. So, and this was $6.99. I do have a tax ID, so I don't pay taxes on the offset. I have to pay them later. It's kind of a thing. I did get some elastic cord because I am out. Now this is thick elastic cord. I'll see if it works okay for what I want it for. But I need to order the stuff that I really like, but I wanted something that I could use for now because a lot of these are pieces I'll be making up for pictures and everything. And so this is just, it's like glittery. I don't know if you can see how glittery it is. You can kind of see the sparkle. But I think it'll be kind of fun. And this was $3.99. So it's a thicker diameter than I would normally pick, but what I'm going to use it with has kind of a thick diameter also, so whole diameter. So I think it should be okay. But yeah, it's kind of fun. You know, you can see the sparkle there. But yeah, it's the Bead and Stretch Glitter. And this is just so I can do some mock-ups for pictures to get ready for the launch. I did get these because I think these are super cute. And I probably should have waited to do this video until I get my next order in. But I got some really fun charms coming in. I have like gummy bears, I have boba drinks, milk tea, popsicles, some other fun stuff because kids love jewelry. But I got these to go with that because they're like the fun colors. And then I got, oh, and that was $4.99, but it was half off. These were $3.99, but they were not on sale. But I love these colors because they remind me of candy. And so these are to go with the charms that I have coming in. So that's fun. And then, now these were on sale. They were half off, which is kind of nice. But I had bought some ear wires off of Amazon because I needed ear wires. And when I say ear wire, I mean lever backs. Because I needed some more. And I couldn't find my gold ones, which was really weird. So I bought them initially because I wanted the gold ones, but they came with like multiple colors. So I needed some more head pins. So I got the antique gold to go with those. I got kind of a dark gunmetal color, black color, to go with some of the other ones. And they did have jump rings in the antique gold or bronze color, but they didn't have this size of a jump ring in these other ones. And I was like, and so these are the antique brass or whatever that I got to go with those jump rings. Now the thing is that these are thick and these were half off and they were $3.99. These ones for whatever reason were $2.99, but they were half off. So so I couldn't find gold colored jump rings that weren't like 10 karat gold plated. I didn't need gold plated ones. I just need some for photographs and, you know, that sort of thing. Because as I make jewelry and things kind of get, if I decide I don't like something, how it looks, I just tear it apart. I don't really give it a whole lot of thought. So I didn't really want to invest a whole lot in something that I might possibly tear apart. But anyhow, so it's just the thought process is how I work. I don't know, it's weird. But I can make my own jump rings out of this because the gauge of this wire is heavy enough that I can do that and it'll be fine. So got those. And then I got these because I thought these would be fun to try. And they're basically, I mean, they would work the same way that they look. They go over the top of the whole ear, and then you can have pieces, you know, so it literally looks like you've got dangles that go all the way up. I thought those would be kind of fun. And, you know, for $3.99 half off, I figure I could try them and see if I like them. And then source probably from one of my other sources. So, and then because everything in my life is always a mess, and my husband was like, I feel trapped. I did get these. These were half off. And I know it was one of those like spontaneous things by the checkouts. So I got this one. It's colorful and it's cheery and it makes me happy. And then I got this one because it's bumblebees and Jai talked me into it. But I think I'm going to store a lot of this other stuff in here. And then this is actually big enough to put the completed earrings in for right now. Because what I've been doing is we've just been putting them in baggies. So what I'm going to do instead is put them in here, and they can just kind of like stack up or lay down or whatever. But I think it'll be a lot better and safer for the earring cards. So yeah, so that's pretty much all I have going on right now. I'm still working on some more collection videos for you guys, but when you have company, it's really kind of hard when they're basically like living on your sofa to kick them off your sofa and then like work around them. And that was the problem that I was having. So yeah, not a big deal, but definitely not how we are used to living. And so this is a pair that Jai made, which I think is really pretty. The green. And then Jai made this pair. This is pretty. What I am doing, what we are doing, is this entire pair of earrings minus the ear wire, and then of course the findings is actually made from 3 different necklaces, vintage necklaces. So I'm actually taking broken vintage jewelry and we are redesigning it. This is actually, we got these at the shop just the other day. It was just the acrylic piece here, and I kind of jazzed them up because I thought they would look so much nicer jazzed up. Let's see. These were both made using pieces from a bracelet that I found at an estate sale. And they're just kind of festive for the holidays. And so I love reusing things, and I love being able to reuse things. Let's see, this one's missing its mate. Did it fall down? Well, I'll have to find that one. This is also made from a necklace. Let me see if I can find all the ones that are made from that one. Let's see, this one. Sorry. I figure if I'm going to show you, I might as well show you right? Yes. So all 3 of these came from one necklace that had all these lovely glass beads that were like, you know, iridescent or what have you. I know, iridescent or whatever, and some different finishes on them. This is the other one. I have to find the mate to it. I think it's fallen somewhere, but this is the other one. And so I have, obviously I have a pair, but so all of these came from one necklace. And so I love being able to reuse, like I said, the different beads and make something beautiful. So what would have, you know, maybe gotten tossed out or what have you, is now going to have a new life here with us. And I think that's kind of fun. I think that's definitely a better use of resources. So, long story longer, that's what's going on. I will, once I get the shop up and going and stuff, I'll go ahead and I'll post a link to it. At this point in time, I'm still tweaking things, still working on things. I did put my eBay shop on vacation mode right now. There's some things I need to work out with eBay. For one thing, I thought I had removed first class shipping as an option. Apparently not. And for some reason, if the post office knows that it's not insured, because you can't insure first class, you can, but it would be more than what the item was for me to pay for the first class, to pay for insurance, because they had made an offer and I accepted the offer, and then they paid for the shipping. So for some things, obviously, I would not accept, you know, an offer on, but I did on this particular item, and I wasn't too worried about it. And it seems like the last couple of times that I've had somebody use first class, the items have shown up like run over. It's ridiculous. And then you contact the post office and they're like, oh, well, it's not insured, so we don't care. I'm like, and this is why nobody wants to use USPS. This is why nobody wants to use you, because that's your attitude. So I need to figure out a way to go back in and once again remove first class as an option. I understand that shipping can be a little bit of a tight spot for people, but if I drop my price for you, and you're paying the shipping on it, you're still saving money, because I'm willing to work with you on the prices. I'm not charging like a handling fee. There's some shops that charge for a handling fee because it helps cover their shipping supplies. I don't do that. And so, yeah, it's kind of a weird thing, but I want to make sure that people get their pieces intact and not damaged, because then I have to issue a refund and it just becomes kind of a pain. And then of course, because I have to issue a refund, I'm not getting reimbursed. So it's just kind of one of those annoyances. So right now, eBay is on vacation until I can figure something out. So I think that's everything that we have going on. I thank you guys so much for your patience. I apologize for being gone for a couple of weeks. Things should start to, you know, we don't anticipate having any more house guests. So things will start to kind of like normalize, and I'll start putting out videos like normal. But yeah, super excited to be making jewelry again. I don't know why, it's just something that I love to do, and then I always wonder why like I took a break from it. So who knows? Okay, but so I'm just gonna add this in really quickly. I'll just add it to the end, I guess, whatever. So if you're seeing this, I just got this in. I'm super excited. These were the other things that I had gotten for making jewelry for my Etsy shop. So I'm super excited. And hopefully they're everything that I hope they are. There it is. They're little, right there. So do you remember the gummy bear jewelry from like the 90s? That did not work out well, did it? Honestly, Linda. You see it? Isn't that cute? So I have a whole package of these, and then there's even some glittery ones, which are really cute. There's supposed to be 94 pieces in here. Am I going to count them? Yeah, I am actually, because I'm that person. Because when I looked at them, I thought there's no way really, but then it insisted, so look how pretty that is. They're just so cute. They dropped them. But like for earrings and stuff, I just think they're so cute. I mean, how darling is that? So I'm excited about these. And then, I don't know if it's because I'm Asian. I mean, I'm assuming it's not, but there's a part of me that just kind of wonders, like, is it like an Asian thing that we're like super into like really small things, like little, like, I don't know, like little trinkets and stuff like that? Because these kind of things just absolutely tickle me pink. And I don't know why. And yeah, I just sniffed that. That's a little fruity. Isn't that cute? It's a little popsicle. How adorable is that? And then look at these little bobas. Little boba tea with a little straw. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, they're so adorable. And then you know how like everybody drinks like the fruit water stuff? Look, it's a little fruit water. This one has little watermelons in it. Isn't that cute? And then there's also, because you know everybody wants their little fruit drinks. Are those cute? So yeah, I'm excited. Look how cute that is. Oh, it's adorable. So yeah, so that's what I got these seed beads for. Look at this. So that's why I got these little stars. See that? Because I thought those would be super cute. Kind of mixed in with like the little Care Bears and then the little drinks and stuff. And then also, well, I got these seed beads that look like candies to me. Because I knew that these were coming. So how darling is that to like, you know, to kind of pair different things. I'll grab a popsicle, I think it'd be easier to see. But like, look at this popsicle. And then the yellows and the oranges in this. Isn't that cute? And then like mix that with some little stars. I just think it'll be super cute. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm making some new cute little things. And then I'm also going to make some new ear wires. Whoops, almost dropped it on Hagrid's head. Poor Hagrid, everything is dropped on him. All right, not ear wires, earring cards. So I am just excited. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for watching. As always, remember to collect what you love what you collect, and most importantly, love what you do. Like, find something that makes you joyful and something that's you're passionate about. Content. If you want to see some videos of me making jewelry, or like shop videos, or you know, different kinds of like day in the life of kind of stuff, just let me know. I'm open to trying all different kinds of things. So yeah, again, thanks so much for being here. And like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.